here we go then. The race is now underway. So a big field of 173 riders taking to the roads of Tuscany. Mikael Rime of Estonia in the blue, black and white colours, trying to break away now. Flaxis now makes his way across, so we have 4 chasers. Oh, he's having a nice time, isn't he? Shumov is smiling away. So the teammate of this Slovenian rider is Mati Morik, the junior world champion in 2012. He's signed for Cannondale for next season. Cannondale signing up a few youngsters, as we see now these 4 riders led by the Eritrean rider Tessom at the front in the red, blue and yellow colours, starting to close now on these 2 leaders. So any moment now we're going to see 6 leaders. An important moment in this road race as the big teams need to bring their leaders to the front. And as they head up now to complete the 57 kilometers of racing, we'll see the riders complete the run-in, and now they're going to be on this course, so you'll get the good chance now of what this is all about. 4 minutes 30 seconds then for the 6 leaders as they cross the line for the first time. So from what I'm seeing, there are 155 riders still in contention in this under-23 road race. 5 riders now in the lead. 1 rider has been dropped from this leading group. As the gap drops to 2 minutes 11 seconds. So we look at the front of the race now, and these are the leaders, and there you go, no surprise, but Sipos of Romania's gone. This gap is dropping very, very fast. Sounds to me now like on Radio Tour that we're losing a rider from the front group. So another rider is starting to suffer, and the Belarusian, surprisingly, is the rider who's gone, and I'm pretty surprised about that. He's been looking okay. So now we'll see what sort of damage this peloton has done. The answer is that they are bringing this back very, very quickly. It's Alexis Gujar, who is the first rider to cross the line. This time, heading up now, the Frenchman, leading another Slovenian, who is shaking his head and saying, I'm not doing anything about helping with the chase. So 2 chasers now at 36 seconds, and now Belgium are all on the front. Here goes Flaxis again. This is the man with more energy left in the legs than anyone else, and Flaxis has decided, I still do not want to be caught. He's tried once. We're seeing all sorts of carnage at the back here as these 2 riders now go to the leaders. So Alexis Gujar is about to catch the leaders. Flaxis accelerates. Now we're going to see 2 Slovenians in the front group as we head up this climb again. 5 riders now on the attack. Here we go. It's Alexis Gujar of France with the rider from Slovenia with him. Can any rider get there? Oh, Flaxis now. For the first time, Flaxis's legs have given out, which is such a shame. This man has tried so hard. Onto the steep climb. And now, for the first time, we're going to see this race come all back together. The 4 leaders are caught on the climb. It didn't take them long, and it's the Australian riders who have shut the gap. Campbell Flakemore, I think it is, at the front. Suddenly we're going to see this whole race change. Now we have the attack of another Frenchman. This is Dassonville, number 8, going on the attack. And here is the chase. So Dassonville, pretty intelligently actually, waiting for these 3 riders to come up to him, giving them a little bit of a chance to ride him down and get into the group so that he then has a wheel to sit on. But it's Van Baarle who is opening up a little bit of a gap. The Swedish rider Ludvigsson suffering a little bit on this climb. He's unable to go with the tempo. And then there were 3. And we now see the Frenchman has left Ludvigsen as he goes through that left-hander. What a thrilling display of riding by this Frenchman. Alaphilippe now joins the leaders as they hit the climb, and the attack comes again from number 8. Dassonville has got great legs, but look at this, the French are giving it out to everybody else. Both of them going on the attack. And Soetelen and Van Baarle are unable to go with it. So the 2 French riders absolutely kicking everybody up this climb. This is the steep section, the little kick of 16%. Dassonville is unable to go with his teammate. Alaphilippe is now going on the attack. He is absolutely throttling it up this climb, stamping on the pedals. Behind him, it is absolute carnage. The chase now is on, and it is the junior world champion of 2012. Look at the bike handling skills of these bike riders. This is Mati Moric of Slovenia. He was the junior world champion last year, and now he's looking good as he races up towards the Frenchman. Next time round, they will get 1 lap to go. Maybe 40, maybe 35 riders going for the medals. And at the top of the climb, we'll get an indication of who is still riding strongly. Any moment now, I think we're going to see the junction made, and we will have about 10k to go, and the junction is about to be made by a South African rider. Well, these roads around Italy have been a great hunting ground for South African teams in the last few months, as this man, Moric, continues with this churning massive gear on the climb. Here we go then. This is what it's all about. The climb goes up to 16%. Has this man got the legs to win the world title? The next few seconds will tell us. He's looking pretty good as he goes over the first little kick. Now it really rises up. And has anyone got the momentum behind to catch the Slovenian? Here come the counter-attacks, and it's an Australian rider now who goes on the attack to try and get across, with Viella also there. Are they going to catch Mati Moric before the finish? There is Luis Menchez. It is one of the Australian, or is it a Colombian rider behind? This is going to be an incredible run into the finish. 8 seconds, and it is the Australian Caleb Ewan who's there. Simon Yates of Great Britain also there. He's sitting on the top tube. I've never seen anything like it. And he's just spinning on, and behind him the rest of the top under-23s in the world are trying to find something to come back to him. As they head towards the finish line, it is Mati Moric. He can't believe it. The young rider from Slovenia heads up to the finish line. He looks around. He's going to have time to celebrate. It's going to be a win for Slovenia. He's inside the last 200 meters, and he's still sitting up. He's going to celebrate. Surely he's not going to pull a wheelie like Peter Sagan. Behind him is Luis Menchez. He's just toying with him all the way up the finishing straight. He sits up. He's in the last 150 meters. Luis Menchez isn't giving up. Behind them are the riders who are going to take the rest of the medals. But as we head towards the finish line now, it is going to be gold to Slovenia. Mati Moric wins the under-23 World Championship in 4 hours and 20 minutes. Luis Menchez takes the silver medal for South Africa, and now it's about the sprint for the bronze. Who's going to take it? It's Sondre Enger of Norway. Enger is going to take the bronze, so Sondre Enger takes 3rd place. Caleb Ewan of Australia takes a magnificent 4th. Tom Skewins of Latvia is in 5th place. Viella of Italy in 6th, and the rest of the field will count over later. Mati Moric, after 4 hours 20 minutes, is the world champion of the under-23s, and it is silver to South Africa and bronze to Norway.